Okay, everybody, let's welcome Dean Bermester from Stinger GC. Welcome, Dean.
Thanks,
you
man.
are currently sitting in second place at 7 under, at a round of 3 under today. Tell us a little bit about your day.
Yeah, just a solid day's golf. You know, anytime you can shoot under par around this place, you've played pretty well. It's not called the Blue Monster for nothing. It's tough. There's not one golf shot you stand there and think, man, I've actually got a chance. You know, it's quite easy. But any hole where there's no water, you kind of feel a little more comfortable. But yeah, I'm proud of what I did today. I'm proud of what Wolfie did as well. The two of us kind of kept each other going, and you know, we managed to put in 2 decent scores. And yeah, looking forward to tomorrow.
You've been in contention a lot since joining LIV. You're always knocking on the door. What do you think you need to do to kind of break through and break out of the pack tomorrow?
I think just, you know, treat it for what it is. It's 18 holes of golf. You know, a lot of the time we all get worked up, everybody gets nervous, but I have a tendency to kind of go above and beyond that, and I've been working really hard mentally to kind of calm myself down and focus on what I can control. And you know, around a golf course like this, to shoot 2 rounds under par like that, or 2 rounds sub 70, I managed to do that. So that's my goal for tomorrow, and if I come out on top, great. If I don't, it's another learning experience. You've
been playing so well since you got out here. Is there something about LIV, the environment, that has really helped you up your game?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you know, I always felt that I was a solid enough player to compete with some of the best in the world. But coming out here and, you know, getting that gratification from my peers, you know, the 3 guys I'm in a team with, and then to be able to compete on a regular basis against some of the top players in the world just proves that. And, you know, that builds your confidence, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm pretty confident in what I can do and what I can achieve. And, you know, hopefully one of these days I'll lift one of those big L trophies.
Burning question, everybody wants to know, are you guys still doing the big hat for the worst score of the day? Because I haven't seen it yet this year.
So I think, you know, Brandon really didn't like that hat, and Charles didn't like it either. So, you know, we all wore it, but I think they've burnt it or they've hid it away from Louis because we can't find it. So, but we've got other couple things that we're doing, which I probably can't mention.
Stinger's currently sitting in 3rd place, so you guys are in contention for tomorrow with all 4 scores counting. It can be super volatile on a Sunday. I know you're going for the W for the individual win. Are you also thinking about getting another team win when you go out there tomorrow?
Yeah, we need to crush this kind of Sunday, don't we? You know, all 4 golfers are solid. I know Brandon shot under par today, which is good around here. So if 4 of us can post under par rounds, I think hopefully we'll be up on the podium.
Love it. And let Mike ask a few.
Yeah.
Dean, did you think this course would fit your game given your length off the tee when you first saw it?
I mean, if you look at the history of who's won around here, it definitely suits length. So I can see that there's certain covers that I have that other guys don't have, and that makes holes, you know, like 18. If you can't cover that water on the left, it makes 18 an absolute, you know, big hole. I nearly said a bad word, but it makes it a bastard. I mean, it's tough, and yeah, you know, things like that, and that lends to it, but you still got to place your ball around this golf course. You know, when it comes to the greens and stuff, you can't be short-sighting yourself too often. You're going to get in trouble, and it's firming up. It's getting a little quicker after the rain, and you know, tomorrow will be a good test for sure.
I think the top 10 or 12 guys on the leaderboard, only Taylor's one out here, and LIV, you've obviously had a couple of knocks on the door. How much do you think that'll be a factor in terms of, you know, people really antsy to get back on that LIV winning leaderboard?
I think everybody wants to live, you know, to win out here and LIV. You know, it kind of proves that you belong here if you win, and if you win multiple times, it really does. But there's not one golfer in this place that's not won before. I think every single golfer's won in some capacity in professional or top amateur golf. So, you know, everyone can play, and that's what it takes. It takes 3 really good rounds of golf to beat the best in the world, and that's what everyone wants to do.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
No problem.
Go ahead. Yep.
Dean, I wanted to ask you, whether you have a good round or a bad round, do you sit down and look at your numbers either every day or at the end of the tournament, or when do you do that? During your week, or?
Yeah, stats. I mean, most stats I'll do at the end of the week, probably. I'm not too stats driven during the week. But in saying that, there's little things that I like to accomplish on a daily basis, so I go and look at those. You know, I've got percentages I do kind of mentally within myself to see how I handle myself out there, and those are things I score myself on daily.
Thank you.
No problem.
Do you have one?
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me record.
No problem.
Okay, so how do you see yourself against your competition, what would you say is your best strategy?
I mean, I don't know. I probably hitting it a long way it helps me, and you know when I put guys under pressure by hitting my wedge as well, when other guys have got mid irons into those holes, that kind of helps me. So that gives me a lot of confidence, and then you know on top of that, staying patient. You know, you're not going to birdie every hole out here, especially around a golf course like this. So I think you know the best in the world are going to get nervous over certain shots, and some guys are going to hit bad shots, some guys are going to pull them off, and you know, if you stay patient, you're more likely to pull those shots off.
Excellent. And something I like to ask all players, how do you prepare yourself mentally and physically before game day?
Yeah, I mean, it's routine, isn't it? I think most guys go through their own routines. Everybody's is different. But yeah, for me, it's, you know, the moment I put my shoes on, I kind of start getting myself ready, listen to some good music, you know, go through my physio, go through my stretching and my warm-up, and then get to the range and just make sure I got all my feels and all my things in place. And then head to the first tee, you know, backing yourself. That's pretty much it. You know, everyone's got their routines mentally and physically, and that's what I like to do anyway.
Excellent. And last question. So what message do you have for aspiring young individuals that want to be golfers, just like you?
I think the best thing to say is just never give up. You know, I saw a kid out there, he finished top 30 in the US Junior thing at Pinehurst, the world event, and, you know, that's really good at his age. But you don't want to just, you know, do that and think you're great. Just keep grinding. This is a tough sport. It's a long way, and it takes a long time for most guys. There are very few guys that just have it and get it early and get that early success. So just keep grinding, enjoy the grind, enjoy the love, and, you know, work harder than everybody else. You're going to win a lot. No problem.
Thank you, Dean. Good luck tomorrow.
No problem. Thanks, Jane.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, sure. No problem. Thank you.